Hey guys, welcome back to another Mediphorm educational video. So since Mediphorm is essentially the creator of this entire hyaluronic acid site enhancement category, I think we need to set some facts straight. So there are other products popping up in, within the industry in this category. And this isn't to call anyone out, but there have been some people making different claims about specifically the solutions that Mediphorm comes in and the solutions that their product comes in, how things are mixed, powder and water, and so on and so forth. So want to set the facts straight as to what is actually going on with the products, how they should, how they should be mixed. So first, it is true that hyaluronic acid, when exposed to certain elements, will degrade. Okay. But this isn't just water and powder. Mediphorm is much more than that. It's a very specific solution that all medical grade hyaluronic acid products are using. So that's why it needs to be a certain viscosity. It needs to be obviously certain mixture of different elements. So that is what you're getting in the solution. It's not going to degrade in that way. All of the multi-billion-dollar companies that contain these medical grade hyaluronic acid products are all in solution. Literally none of them are selling products to consumers that are powder. None of them are mixing powder and water. I mean, these things are in solution. So, when somebody may claim that, the product is degraded because it's mixed, that's simply not true. Getting a product that's powder and mixing it in your own solution is also not how this medical grade hyaluronic acid products work. So it is a very specific solution that we're achieving here. Okay, so with that also, obviously within this, like I said, there are certain elements in there. These fillers are very, very expensive. So there are other companies out there that are using these mixed mixed solutions, but you're seeing like extremely thin viscosity type products, almost like a clear, thinner, waterier solution. These are typically just really cheap fillers from China. Buying the actual name brand fillers is extremely expensive, and this process is it's complicated and it is expensive. So with that, that's why you're seeing, that's why you might see different viscosities, different, one's more clear than the other, one's a little foggy. Okay. So there are differences. And when these companies are manufacturing these fillers in their, in the solution, they're essentially exposing these fillers or the hyaluronic acid to a certain fluid, and they're taking out a lot of the absorption. So because once they apply these things, they want them to be controllable. Like they don't want to, apply to somebody's face and then just blow up in their face. Whereas we're basically doing the opposite. Mediphorm, we're essentially starving it in the way that once it is applied, that it will expand. That's the whole goal long term. We want the hyaluronic acid to absorb the fluid or pull more fluid. We say that it pulls a certain amount of its weight in fluid. That's exactly what we want. That's part of the expansion properties. That's part of why Mediphorm works. Okay, so again, a lot of this, guys, it's just nonsense. That's not how the products work. That's not how these solutions work. If you're seeing these clear, thin solutions, that's not how medical grade hyaluronic acid products are synthesized. That's not how they're sold. The recap, none of the products are sold in a powder. They're all sold in solution, in the correct solution with the correct elements, with the correct viscosity. It's not degrading. You're not buying your Mediphorm in, your hyaluronic acid is useless. It's not degraded. That's not how it works. That's not how it's manufactured. So just mainly wanted to clear that up. Again, it's not to call anyone out, but we want to set the facts straight. We want you guys to know what you're getting is what you pay for and why it works. And that's it for today, guys. So if you have any questions, please let us know. I hope that clears up some of the discrepancies between some of the newer products coming out and some of the claims that they're making between their products and Mediphorm. So thanks.